It's actually up on my YouTube.
Okay.
So it's Calvin search. It's 3 initials,
Okay.
MLO, and then space media.
So much.
Hopefully it goes live here pretty soon.
Yeah, it's live.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome. Yeah, you send that to the rest of the team.
Okay.
Hopefully it doesn't cut out. All right, welcome everybody to this afternoon's game. Fargo Angels are taking on the Valley City Jamestown Prowl. Appreciate that team making the drive over to play us here at the home rink, Fargo Sports Center, John and Mary Noah rink. As always, try to keep the stream up as much as possible. If it does happen to cut out, for those of you that are new, we're at the mercy of the Wi-Fi network here at the facility as our wonderful new arena does an absolutely amazing job at blocking out almost all cell phone reception. So if it does happen to cut out, I always upload a secondary recording in 4K high def later on. It'll be later this evening, so watch for that to come up. Feel free to watch that feed. The only downside is that it doesn't have the scoreboard or anything on it, so I try and call out the score, even though those of you that are watching live right now, you can see it on the screen. There's a reason why I keep saying the time left, which doesn't show up for you, or the score. It's in the event of network failure. My backup recording doesn't show the score. Alright, here we go. Puck drop. Captain Ed taking the puck drop. Off the draw. Face off one by Prowl. Dumping up near side along the boards. Banking off. Couldn't catch it. Getting some help. Therrelson flies in. He gets sent into the boards hard. Shot on target. Cleared out from out front by Nyquist. Kept in beautifully at the point by number 25. Battle raging on now. Up front, recovered by the Angels. He tries to get it out, stolen away by 5. 5 and Therrelson going at it. He goes into the boards hard. Puck's going to be recovered by Jude Noah. Cross-ice pass over to Polanski. Polanski gets it over the red line, dumps it deep into the Prowl zone. Goaltender does a good job of stopping the puck from wrapping. Pass forward. Great job, number 9, grabbing a flying puck out of the air, dropping it down, coming back with lots of speed. Poke checked away by MNF. Prowl able to get the puck down far side, dumped hard along the boards by Jenner Pieslin. Prowl defense sends it right back into the Angels zone, grabbed out of the air by Pieslin. Pieslin send it near side to MNF. MNF back to Pieslin, to Jace Pieslin. Broken up by Prowl, recovered by Jenner Pieslin. Pieslin goes hard into the boards. Support given by Jace Pieslin. Headmans it up. Braden Key, he's going to dump it hard along the boards. He's going to wrap near side. Jace Pieslin giving chase. Covered by the Prowl. Aiken in hot pursuit. Prowl carrying the puck behind their net. Banking off the boards. Kept in at the point by Thoroldsson. Dumped back in far side. Wraps along the boards behind the net. Aiken there to put a stop to the puck. Loose puck out at the point. Dumped in hard by Bolte. Picked up by Luke Cook. He gets the puck stripped off his stick. Aiken give a chase behind. The puck had briefly got caught up in the netting, slapped away by a Prowl stick. Wonderful dump up pass off the boards. Winning the red line was 2. He's going to dump it deep. It gives Prowl the opportunity for a line change. Coming back in with speed. Nyquist, 17 for the Angels. Centering pass. No one there for the centering pass. Regardless, broken up by the skate. Prowl back on offensive now. 27 carrying the puck far side. Shot towards net. Stick save by Noonan. Cleared wide. Huge hit, and now we're going to have a penalty assessed. Nyquist is going to go back to the box, and that's going to be a power play for the Angels. It'll be a roughing call against the Prowl. Difficult to tell if it was all that bad of a hit. It sounded worse than I think it was, and I think maybe Nyquist went in a little bit off balance. You're fine. Face-off won by the Angels. Dumped back to the point. Thoroldsson feeding it back to MNF. Back to Thoroldsson. Thoroldsson near side to Polanski. Polanski. Mohawk shifting. Pressured. Briefly lost it. Loose puck out front. Recovered by 27. Nice stick handle move by 27. Recovered by Thoroldsson over to MNF. MNF fobbling the puck briefly. Running into teammate DeFiore. Charging for it. There was Polanski. Loose puck picked up by DeFiore. He puts on the brakes. Cuts in towards the middle. Nice shot by DeFiore. Went wide. Loose puck out front. Cleared out nicely by Prowl defense. Kept in at the point by Thoroldsson to DeFiore. Back to Thoroldsson. Thoroldsson over. Shot on target. Nice shot by MNF. Saved by the Prowl. Brought out. It's going to get sent all the way down. It will be an icing call now. We've got 13 minutes, 17 seconds left to go in period number 1. A minute 2 to go on the Jamestown Valley City Prowl penalty. Christian Sandy with the face-off, won by Sandy. Immediately tied up, pressured by Prowl. Shot towards net, deflected up over by the stick of Jude Noah. Battle near side now. Loose puck gets pulled off the boards. 5's going to carry it down into the Angels zone. Stripped away by Bolte's stick. Hard into the boards, brought there by Jenner Pieslin. Loose puck recovered by Sandy. Sandy now tries to feed it up to Noah, who is waiting. Pass was read like a book by the Prowl, recovered by Noah. Noah is going to dump it deep and give chase. 27 seconds to go in the Angels power play. Puck brought out to the point, recovered by Pieslin. Pieslin goes near side. Shot from Bolte, blocker saved, and that deflection by the blocker and the goalie is going to send it up into the netting. That'll get us a stoppage play. 16 seconds to go in the power play. Sandy with the face-off. Lost it in his skates momentarily. Puck out to the point. Sent to the center to Bolte. Bolte's shot gets deflected, goes just wide of the net. Sent in by Noah. Wrapped along the boards by the Prowl. Prowl back at full strength. Shot towards net, goes just wide. Recovered behind the goal line by Pieslin. Dumped it up momentarily to Sandy. Pressured. Pass from the Prowl out to the point. Couldn't hold it in. Regroup. D-to-D pass. Far side. Launched it back towards over where the Angels bench is. Tried to get it deep into the zone. Couldn't. Pass forward up to Therrelson. Therrelson's going to go in along the boards. Two Prowl players go dangerous hard into the boards. And now we're going to have Polanski go up. 13, take it on 13. Polanski with a wraparound quick attempt. And a quick whistle. I think the ref maybe thought the goaltender had it frozen or the net got knocked off of its post. And nonetheless, stoppage of play. That'll be a line change opportunity for the Angels. 11 minutes, 37 seconds to go in period number 1. Face-off won beautifully by Prowl, sent into the far corner, wrapped along the boards behind their net. Picked up near side by Nyquist. Prowl able to get their stick on it, flipping it up off the glass, recovered by Therrelson. Therrelson's going to cycle around to the far side. He lost it. He's going to go real hard into the boards. Puck slides down now near side and deep in the Angels' end. Sent by Bolte, wrapping along the boards. Pressured by Cook far side. Cook putting on the brakes, changing direction. Prowl doing a wonderful job of cycling the puck back and forth. Shot from the point. Blocked by the shin pad of Coulter Aiken. He's going to give chase, pressuring, recovered by 13. 13's going to pick up speed. Body rub off by Therrelson. Therrelson's going to recover behind the net. Sent in. Aiken's going to go hard into the boards. Prowl doing a good job of playing very physical, but from what I've seen, mostly clean. Loose puck brought all the way down to the goalie. Pressured, picked up by the Prowl behind the goal line. Racing for it is Olsen. Prowl sent it back near side behind their net. Pulled off the boards. A backhand flips it up out of the zone. It's going to be chased down. Asher Lundy dumps it off the boards. Recovered by their pass. Picked up by Olsen. Olsen passed it forward up to Jace Pieslin. Pieslin, he rips a shot. Gets deflected up over the net. Tries to get it out of the zone. It briefly had been stopped by Jenner Pieslin. Pieslin still battling. Nice body check delivered by Jace Pieslin going into the boards. Got to be careful with not having your back facing the boards. You got to go in at an angle so you don't get injured on physical games like this. Puck's going to get brought back in. On the stop and reverse, lost by the Prowl. D-to-D trying to get it. Backhand gets it down deep into the Angels zone. It's going to be recovered by Emeneff. Abe Emeneff puts on the brakes, sends it up to Lundy. Lundy passes it forward to DeFiore. DeFiore's going to skate in. He's got Polanski shooting up through the slot. Poke checked off of DeFiore's stick. Coming in, sidestepping the pressure from Noah. Puck's going to go hard into the boards. Nyquist loses a footing. He's going to go down. Recovered by Nyquist. He sends it near side off the boards. Gets past Noah. Kept in briefly at the point. Puck's going to get picked up by DeFiore over to Noah. Noah's going to walk in. Shot it right into the chest cavity of the goaltender. It was a great opportunity. Put it right into the chest. And the goaltender will hold on to that one and bring remarkably long shift between whistles to an end. Nice win. Pieslin rips a shot. Nyquist deflected shot. Goes far wide of the net. Kept in far side by Braden Key. Jace Pieslin there giving some support. Sent back hard into the corner by the defense. Ball off the boards, broken up by Theraldson. Loose puck behind the Jamestown net. Poke checked away by Sandy. Loose puck behind the net by Key. Key's looking for an outlet. Tried feeding it out to the point, inadvertently sent it right to a Jamestown stick, and they're going to backhand it and send it all the way down. It'll be an icing call. It'll be a face-off, brought back down. Should be far side. Glove hand of the goaltender. Eight minutes, 14 seconds to go in the period. Still tied at 0 apiece. Cook with the win on the face-off, out to Peaslin. Peaslin dumps it into the far corner, recovered by Cook. Cook carries it near side, wraparound attempt. No one there, straight in the high slot. Loose puck sliding back down in Angels' end. Peaslin there to recover. He puts on the brakes behind the net. Passes it up to Emeneth. Intended to go it for Aiken. His stick got lifted. Icing waved off. Bolte battling for it behind the net. Gets some help from Cook. Puck still tied up. Loose now in front. A backhand attempt. Another shot. Right out front. And a shot in the goal. That's going to be Coulter. Aiken's going to come out with it. A wonderful job being ready. Having some puck awareness and immediately pouncing on it. It was a great job by the Prowl. Prowl not doing anything wrong there as they were doing everything they could to try and clear it out. So far, some really good contest and competition going on. 7 minutes, 35 seconds to go. Face off by Polanski. Loose puck neutral zone, flipped high deep into the Angels zone, recovered behind the net by Nyquist, sends it back near side to Olsen. Right there. Olsen had tried to feed it to a cycling forward, sent right out to their defense. Shot hits traffic. Loose puck out front, poke checked away, recovered by Lundy. Asher Lundy, he gets the puck stripped off of his stick. Shot towards net, deflected wide by Theraldson. Olsen recovering. Tried feeding it up to Lundy, recovered by Olsen. Olsen's going to get taken down hard on the play. Sent back into the Angels zone by Prowl. Picked up near side. Puck wrapping along. Hits the stanchion of the glass. Gets deflected right out front. Cycling in. Deflected by the skate of Theraldson. Theraldson now recovering the puck, desperate to get a line change. He sends it off the boards and it's going to go all the way down for an icing. That'll bring the play to a stop. It'll be a face-off. Should be far side. Glove hand of Noonan.
Let's go, Angels!
Face-off one, brought the puck far sides, recovered by Polanski. Polanski's getting some support from Noah. Noah tapping it back to Polanski. Polanski with speed, centering pass.
Get it!
Busted up by the goaltender's stick. Brought back near side and cleared deep into the zone once winning the red line by the Prowl. Chasing it behind the net is Peaslin. Peaslin, momentum, charging forward. Puck out to the point. Apologize for the video. Shot hits traffic. On its way to the net, goes into the near corner. Multiple players from each team battling on now, pulling it off the boards was Emeneth, and that'll be an icing as Emeneth trying to feed it around everybody, banking an angle shot off the boards, sent it inadvertently all the way down. Face off by the Angels. Quick shot off the draw, saved by Noonan. Tied up behind the net now by Nyquist. Prowl trying to feed it out front, broken up by an Angel stick shot. And somehow an absolute miraculous save by Noonan. Caught it with the back inside of his heel. Somehow that puck didn't go into the back of the net. That was a close one. Great job by Prowl defender to have that quick release shot. Face off one wide again off the draw. Picked up by Theraldson, feeding it up to Key. Braden Key backhands it back to the defense of the Prowl. Brought back in, battle in the neutral zone. Puck flipping back up into the Angels' end. Theraldson will recover. He'll put on the brakes. Sends it back far side up to Key. Key backhands it up towards the middle. Recovered by Peaslin. Peaslin's going to charge in. Button in near side. He rips a shot. Blocker save. And again, the puck goes up into the netting. Nice save by the goaltender.
Let's go, Angels!
That'll be a near side face-off this time. Blocker hand of the Prowl goaltender. Cook with the draw. Loose puck sent back into the corner by Bolte. Cook pressuring it. Puck flipped up off the glass out of the zone by Jamestown. Recovered by Bolte. Bolte feeding it up to Cook. Cook reaching for it. Stopped short of the blue line. Chasing forward now. Bolte, he slaps the puck, gets it down deep. The ricochet off the backboards right out front, and the goaltender won't have any of that, so he's going to put his glove down on it, freezing it. Angels leading 1-0 over the Prowl. We've got 4 minutes and 38 seconds to go in period number 1. Puck tied up in the skates of Sandy, and Prowl are going to come out with it, backhand it off the boards behind their net, recovered near side. Change of direction, sends it back far corner, picked up off the boards. Able to get it around Theraldson. Forward headmanning pass up to 5. 5 rips a shot. Block on the leg of Olsen. Olsen visibly hurt on that hard block shot. Took it in the laces or the side of the foot. Olsen charging out to the point. Shot towards net. Stopped short by Nyquist. Nyquist puts on the brakes. Sends it back right into the skates of Theraldson. Theraldson right back to Nyquist. Nyquist banking it off the boards behind the body of... Oh, and what an absolute unit save by Noonan. That puck was going in, and a miraculous foot save reaction, kicking it wide. Make note of that. 3 minutes, 38 seconds, few seconds prior to that. Hard goes into the boards is Theraldson after his drive back down into the Prowl end. Puck loose in the corner. Polanski giving it to DeFiore. DeFiore walking in with it. Loose puck picked up now far side by Lundy. Lundy's going to walk around. He rips a shot. Nice save. Cleared wide by the goaltender's stick. Picked up again by Lundy. Lundy feeding it over to DeFiore. DeFiore briefly lost it on the stick handle. Puck sends this side. Emineth going up from the point. He's going to continue battling in the corner. 3 minutes to go in period number 1. Puck bouncing out front. Reaching for it is Noah. Loose puck now by Polanski. Polanski gets hit down hard on the play. Loose puck right out front and a quick wraparound attempt by DeFiore, and we're going to have a whistle. Some extracurriculars taking place. These take each other out to dinner first. Goaltender doing a nice job freezing the puck. Face off far side, glove hand. Prowl defensive zone. Peaslin with the face-off. It was won nicely by the Prowl. Sent along the boards behind their net. Picked up by 15. Send it back far side. Racing for it is Key. Near side pass. Gonna bank off the boards. It's a foot race. 15 coming out with it. Huge shot. Just sent it just high up over the netting. Puck had lots of momentum. Recovered by the Prowl. Charging back in. They're going to dump it deep, and offsides is going to be the call. And that'll stop the momentum that they were trying to get back going. Angels still leading 1-0.
Good hustle, Coop!
Both teams certainly having some fantastic looks and opportunities at scoring goals. So we're going to have the secondary official call the play dead. That would be face-off encroachment, and now we're going to have a face-off infraction charged against Angels due to the encroachment. That'll have to switch out. Who's taking it? Bolte with the draw. Charging forward is Cook. D-to-D pass recovered after the puck hit defensive partner skates. Going to get launched back all the way down. That puck's not going to have enough momentum. Nyquist is going to reach it. So no icing. Nyquist reverse back to Therrelson. Therrelson up to Bolte. Bolte fed it to Cook. Give it right back to Bolte. Bolte fed it up to Aiken. Broken up by the Prowl. Prowl sent it right back to Therrelson. Therrelson wins the red line. Sends it down deep into the Prowl zone. Stopped by the goaltender. Quick wraparound attempt, and we're going to have a whistle on the play as the net got knocked off of its posts in the excitement action. The goaltender going behind the net, trying to stop it from wrapping and continuing near side, and then Aiken doing everything he could to try and get there and do a wraparound, and the goaltender unintentionally knocking the net off of its posts. Off the draw, loose puck, swing and a miss by the goaltender's stick. Puck still loose right out front in the slot. It remains loose. Gets cleared wide into the corner by the Prowl. Backhand breakout. And they're going to continue through the neutral zone. Getting pressured. Nice save by Noonan. Puck into the corner, recovered by Therrelson. Therrelson trying to feed it near side to Lundy. Recovered by the Prowl. Prowl send it back near side to 8. 8 trying to feed a streaker. Sent it right to the Angels defense. Stopped short right at the red line. Dumped in by 19. Or 10 maybe. Looks like number 10. Puck picked up in the corner. Sent right back out to 10. 10 deflects the puck. It's going to be on target. Pass forward by the Prowl goaltender. Chase down, broken up by MNF. MNF's going to bring it up by the blue line, dump it deep. Giving chase is Noah. Noah poke check the puck away. Tying up players. Oh, what a massive save. Saved it with the pine as Polanski was right there. What an awesome opportunity and a super fantastic save by the goaltender. So far, save of the game. And a delayed penalty now is going to be against the Prowl. Another roughing call against number 8, I believe. Could have been a hand extension. And that'll be a face-off back down in the Prowl end. And another power play opportunity. .1 seconds to go in period number 1.
Go Angels!
DeFiore with the face-off. Face-off won by DeFiore out to Therrelson. Therrelson dumps it far side up to MNF. MNF burns the tire, goes down. Loose puck picked up by DeFiore. DeFiore cycling, looking. DeFiore goes in, goes top corner. A beautiful snipe shot by DeFiore. An absolute snipe shot rather by DeFiore. Beautiful goal. And with the goal, that'll terminate Jamestown penalty. We've got 10.6 seconds remaining in period number 1. Angels leading 2-0. Face-off battle. Puck recovered far side. Charging forward is Prowl. Launched, gets sent all the way down. Icing will be the whistle. 1 second to go. If it was me, I'd pull the goalie for Jamestown and try and overload right in the slot, win the face-off, and do a one-timer. Since there is only time for one shot, but one second's enough to get a one-timer. Or you just hammer it, and then that'll do it for period number 1. And both teams will take a real brief intermission break at their respective benches before jumping into period number 2. Period number 2 underway. Face-off won by Prowl. Picked up near side. Blown tire recovered in the corner by Key. Hard hit, sent down. Clean hit, not sure what Key was trying to look for. Battle raging on. Blue puck still tied up along the boards. Recovered by Key. Key's backhand. Centering attempt broken up by Prowl. Puck brought out towards point. Stripped away by Emineth. Emineth, the backhand, tries to get it deep. Prowl able to get their stick on it. Picked up behind the goal by Peaslin. Slapped out of the air. Into the skate of Sandy. Sandy chips the puck forward. Racing after it. Pressured by Prowl. Recover. Pass near side to 2. 2. Tried winning the... He had the red line 1. Tried dumping it deep.
Call anything?
Picked up now by Nyquist. Nyquist centering pass to DeFiore, broken up by the Prowl. Prowl back on the offensive. Charging forward, 9 rips a shot. Quick release goes just wide of the net. Picked up by 34. Loose puck in the corner, Nyquist. He's tying up a player. Getting some help is DeFiore. DeFiore now is going to get called for roughing, as he had some hand extension on the check, and now with Thorolton touching the puck, that's going to be a Prowl power play. DeFiore will go sit for 2 for roughing. You can't extend the hands. Oh. Oh, dude. What's Nyquist? What they call it for interference? Might have been interference. I thought it was DeFiore who was going to get called there. It was Andrew Nyquist, number 17. Puck gets launched down by the Angels, so that'll be an icing whistle and brought right back. Face-off is far side. Glove hand of Angels goaltender Benjamin Noonan. 15 minutes, 24 seconds to go in period number 2. Angels leading 2-0 over Jamestown Valley City Prowl. Cook with the face-off. It's won by Prowl. Dumped into the corner by Jamestown. Prowl centering pass cleared out by Aiken. Kept in far post, or far point rather. Sent in along the boards. Centering pass trickles through the crease. Sent out to the point. Sent right back towards side, down deep, charging forward. Nice system play by the Prowl. On the turn, shot and a goal as Noonan was completely screened and he couldn't see the puck. Nice shot by the Prowl, and that'll terminate the penalty, or the penalty for the Angels, and reduce the lead that the Angels have back to 1. It was a nice puck recovery by that player in the cycle and the turn. And now we're going to have the secondary official call the play dead for face-off encroachment again. There was an infraction, so they had to switch out the centerman. Pass near side, dumped deep into the zone by Bolte, almost close to being icing. Chasing it behind the goal line is Aiken. Aiken's going to blow tire. He's going to get pressured by multiple Prowl. Prowl are going to come out with it. Passing it near side, bounced off the body of the intended target. Able to recoup. Sent it down far corner now. Puck's going to continue wrapping along the boards. And we're going to have a kneeing penalty. And now we're going to have a technical misconduct also assessed. So 2 penalties. First penalty for tripping. Second penalty for an unsportsmanlike misconduct. Must have been some words. It'll be a 5-on-4, not a 5-on-3. So the second penalty is, I believe it's a 10-minute unsportsmanlike. So Since it happened after and not during gameplay, they won't have to have a 5-on-3. Puck shot from the point by Peaslin, loose out front of the house, cleared wide by the Prowl. Banking it off the boards, 27, the puck carrier now. Pull checked off of his stick by Peaslin, pressured by Bolte. Bolte battling for it, shot towards net, deflected up and over by the stick of Noonan. Puck passed from Peaslin up to Sandy. Sandy ricocheting the puck. I think that puck was trying to go far side, and Sandy broke it up unintentionally. Right to a defense, recovered now by Jace Peaslin. Peaslin's going to flip it up in along the glass into the corner. Giving chase is Noah behind the net. He's held up along the boards. Giving some support is Sandy. Sandy's going to get taken down out front. Cleared out by the Prowl. Minute 5 to go with the Prowl penalty. Jenner Peaslin feeding it up to Noah. Noah's going to cut in far side. Cycling, no one there for the Angels up front. Shot towards net by Peaslin, gets deflected, hits traffic of a body. Peaslin rips another shot. That one goes just wide. Picked up along the far boards by Polanski. Polanski trying to feed it down to Noah. Broken up by the Prowl, recovered by DeFiore. DeFiore cycling up top, backhanded cross side to Polanski. Polanski near side to Polanski, or to Peaslin, over to Theraldson. Loose puck recovered by Polanski. Polanski still skating with it, cuts in along behind the net. Backhand right out front, no one there, recovered. Shot from DeFiore, deflected by a Prowl stick.
Go, Brody, go! Go,
Loose
Brody!
puck picked up far side, slipped off of his stick by Polanski, dumped further in by the Angels. 7 seconds to go in the Prowl penalty. Puck out at the point, kept in by Theraldson.
Go!
Prowl back at full strength. Tries to pass it up to a player coming on the bench following the termination of the penalty. Puck picked up now by Emineth. Emineth on the turn, sends it off the stick of Key. Braden Key charging forward. Lost it. Puck down in Jamestown end. Back out into the neutral area. Recovered now by Polanski. Polanski banking off the board. Poor angle shot as he was trying to pass it to himself. Polanski blows a tire, goes down hard into the boards. Forward pass under the stick of 24. Knocking Emineth off. Pressured and helped by some teammates. Loose puck now picked up by Key. Key carrying it far side, stripped off of his stick. Jamestown charging forward. Nine's going to come in. He's going to get taken down on the play. Jenner Peaslin's going to put on the brakes, send it back near side. Flip up and out of the zone. Puck's going to be rolling, put on brakes. Jamestown defense now wraps the puck along near side. 11 minutes, 15 seconds left to go. Stopped by Aiken. Spin turn. Tries to get it back deep. Stopped short by the Prowl. Aiken with the puck. Pulls it off the far boards. Puck loose right out front in the high slot. Swing and a miss by just about every single players that are there. Bouncing under the glove of Bolte. Sent back near side to Aiken. Aiken shoots the puck towards net. Cleared wide by the goaltender's stick. Recovered by Prowl. Sent hard into the boards by DeFiore. Centering pass off the skate. Poke check by Olsen. Charging forward. Recovered by the Prowl. Ricochet bank pass. Sent to the stick of Peaslin. Across to Nyquist. Nyquist trying to feed it up to Aiken. Broken up by the Prowl. 13's going to walk in. 13 rips a shot. Save and deflected up into the netting by Noonan. And that'll bring a whistle and stoppage of play. 10 minutes. 29 seconds to go. Angels leading 2-1 over the Jamestown Valley City Prowl.
Angels!
Let's go, Black!
Fury with the faceoff. Nice win by the Prowl. Out to the point. Sent far side. Wind up the shot. Hits traffic. Picked up in the corner by Emineth. Emineth tries to feed it out to Lundy. It was a little bit out of his reach. Kept in at the point by defense. Loose puck down near side behind the goal line. Multiple players. It's Theraldson that went down. Olsen was sent hard in. And another delayed penalty is going to be assessed to the Prowl as Olsen got sent hard into the boards. Reaching for it, and now we're going to have a whistle, and that'll be an elbowing being assessed now to the Prowl on the hit against Olsen down in the Angels' end. So that'll be a face-off now near side glove hand of the Prowl end. Off the draw. Wonderful face-off win by the Prowl. Tying up the stick with centerman and slapping it into the corner. Recovered by the Angels. Kept in and out at the point. Slapped forward by Bolte. Recovered by the Prowl. Able to get it back out of the zone. Pass from Peaslin up to Peaslin. Peaslin sends up and out. If this is NHL, that would be a delay a game penalty. I think he was trying to get it deep off the glass. It'll be a center ice face-off. Off the drop. Puck tied up, recovered by Prowl. Wins the red line. They dump it deep. Puck wraps along into the far corner. Sent up by Peaslin. Up to Bolte. Bolte on the turn. Reaching for it. The Prowl trying to get a shot. Fake shot there from the point. Charging forward. Broken up off by the Angels. Here's Jace Peaslin. Peaslin. He's going to send it across to Noah. Noah gets taken off, pushed off the puck before he could get a shot towards net. Prowl able to recover. Forward pass broken up by DeFiore. Minute 2 left to go in the penalty. DeFiore walks around. The goaltender came out aggressive off of the goal line, trying to check the puck away from DeFiore. And DeFiore stick handling it, sneaks it around, finds the back of the net. That brings the goal lead back to 2 for Angels up over the Prowl. 8 minutes, 56 seconds to go in period number 2. DeFiore with the face-off. Puck gets slapped along the far boards, dumped into the zone by Noah. Hard into the boards goes Peaslin, recovered by DeFiore. DeFiore lost it on the stick handle. Pass forward by the Prowl, recovered by Therrelson back in the Angels zone. Therrelson slaps it up along the boards. Stick lift recovered by Jude Noah. Noah passes it near side to Polanski. Polanski, he's going to cut in behind. He rips a shot, hits the side of the netting. Pass back out to Therrelson, broken up and read by the Prowl. Backhand pass out neutral zone. It was stopped short by Nyquist. Nyquist passing it back. D pass couldn't be recovered by the Prowl. Clearing attempt by the Prowl, broken up by Cook. Cook gets checked down off the puck. Stepping up is Therrelson from the point. Loose puck picked up by Cook. Therrelson regains his position. Charging for it, Therrelson. Great job of puck separation. Lost my train of thought there momentarily. Puck kept in at the point, gets deflected off a body into the Prowl bench, so that'll bring a whistle. It'll be a face-off at the far side face-off dot. 7 minutes, 44 seconds to go in period number 2. Face-off. Puck possession being sent from the Angels to the defense. Forwarding defense pass. Quick release shot. Gets deflected off the shin pad of Peaslin. Bouncing puck deflected wide from a shot. That shot runs into the body traffic of Emineth. Emineth recovers a bouncing puck. Sends it near side to Bolte. Bolte's stick stretch. Deflects it up into the glass and down into the Prowl end. Charging forward was DeFiore. Prowl trying to get it out in the neutral area, able to do so. Shot, puts puck towards net, bounces along the boards behind, picked up in the far corner by the Prowl. Quick wraparound, loose puck still loose, recovered by DeFiore as Noonan charging forward on it. DeFiore is going to come in, cuts in towards middle. DeFiore rips a shot using 2 players as a deflection. And the Prowl get a hard pass shot on it. It's going to send it all the way down for icing. 6 minutes, 37 seconds to go in period number 2. Off the draw. Puck had been passed out to Therrelson. Therrelson tried to keep it in. It's recovered by Prowl. Prowl charging in near side. Poke check briefly off the stick by Sandy. Recovered and brought out. Shot from the point. Snagged out of the air by Noonan. He'll hold on to it. Great job by a Prowl player who was on point waiting to get a rebound. Good rebound recovery and prevention by Noonan, not allowing that to happen. Off the drop, puck is picked up behind the net by the Prowl. Cycling around top of the far faceoff circle, past near side, his shot. Blocked by the skate of Therrelson, recovered by Two. Two rips a shot. Another quick glove save by Noonan as Noonan on the slide was almost getting himself a little bit out of position on his angles. Quick hand reflex, grabbed the puck that was bouncing in the air and trapped it and held on. It's a near side face off, glove hand of the Angels zone. 6 minutes, 4 seconds to go, period number 2. Off the draw, sneaking in to find the loose puck was Polanski. Stripped away by the Prowl, sent back to Therrelson. Therrelson tries to clear it out. It's kept in momentarily and Therrelson skates it out of the zone. Loose puck to Noah. Noah had fed it up to Therrelson. Kept in at the blue line by DeFiore. DeFiore winds up. His shot goes just wide. Centering pass by Polanski. Recovered by the Prowl. Puck bank off the boards. Found its way to the stick of Therrelson. Therrelson over to Nystrom. Nystrom headmanning it up to Polanski. Bouncing flutter puck covered by DeFiore. He tries to get it deep. Stopped short by Prowl defense. Changing directions behind the net. Pressured by Noah. Read by Therrelson as he crept up from the point. 5, puck carrier now for the Prowl, carrying it behind. Feeds it up for a breakout pass to Two. Two sends it back into their corner. Stop, change direction, a whiff on the pass, up to a waiting 8. 8 was there, puck recovered, shot on target by Polanski, save kicked wide by the goaltender. Puck battle now off the far board, shot towards net. Hit traffic of Cook and a Prowl player. Loose puck now recovered back in the Angels' end by Polanski, or by Peasland. Peasland to MNF, up to Polanski. Play broken up by the Prowl. Prowl back on the offensive now. Cross ice pass bouncing out in front. Puck momentum carried it down deep beneath the goal line. Kept in by 38 along the far boards. MNF giving pressure. Got some help by DeFiore. DeFiore giving it. Tries to clear it out. This is MNF. It's bounced off the leg of Aiken. Nice play by 13. 13 quick shot. Leg save. Kicked wide by Noonan. Aiken goes down hard on the play. Kept it in is the Prowl. Recovered now by Peasland. Peasland over to Aiken. Aiken sauce pass just out of reach of Bolte. It's going to hit boards and bank back by 13. Nice footwork by 13. Stopped though by Aiken. Slap puck going to the way to the stick of Jenner Peasland. He's going to dump it deep. Prowl will give chase. Recover behind their net. They're going to launch it near side, banking it on the boards and send it all the way down. So that'll be an icing whistle. Just over 3.5 minutes to go in period number 2. Angels leading by a score of 3-1. We just realized that I had forgotten to put up the Jamestown goal. Off the draw, bouncing puck made its way past Nyquist. He was able to get back there, got the puck. Stepping in from the point is Therrelson. Loose puck now behind the goal line, recovered by the Prowl. Breakout pass stopped by Therrelson. Therrelson taking time to allow teammates to exit the area. Recovered by Olsen. Shot and a goal by Therrelson on another. No, that was a deflection. A shot by Therrelson. It's going to be deflected in by Jace Peaslin. Oh, what? Oh. And no goal on the play as it was knocked down. It was a high sticking, so that's why the faceoff gets brought down into the Angels zone like an icing. Shot from the point goes just wide. Kept in far side. Puck broken up by Nyquist. Nyquist feeding it out. It was intended for Olsen, stopped by Asher Lundy. Puck battle along the boards, near side. Able to come out with it is the Prowl. Going for the shot. Loose puck sent by Nyquist. Up along the boards, recovered by, watch the offsides. And pass from Peaslin, intended for Olsen. His shot goes just wide. Kept in at the blue line by Lundy. No one there though, and recovered by Prowl. Prowl sent it far side. Shot towards net. Hits the side of the net and deflected almost in front. A massive hit, big clean hit on Peaslin. Puck sent out far side by Clint. Oh, and a save goal as Cook sent a shot towards net and slapped wide out of the air like a baseball by the goaltender. Emineth giving chase now to a puck down in the Angels' end. Tries to clear it out. Kept in by the Prowl at the line. Cleared wide by the Angels. Recovered by Aiken. Aiken sent the puck behind Bolte. Bolte winning the red line. Tries to get it deep. Stopped by the stick of Prowl defense. Defense charging forward back into the Angels' zone. Poke checked away by Emineth. Shot in the massive blocker save by Noonan. Picked up now by Peaslin. Jenner Peaslin going down. He's got brother Jace Peaslin. Jace Peaslin with it. Got enough on the stick, but not enough to get a shot towards net. Recovered by the Prowl. Prowl charging down. 1:16 to go in period number 2. And that puck is going to get deflected and chipped up out of play. Some absolutely incredible saves from both ends of the ice. Face-off won by the Prowl. Back to the D, dumping it off the board. Stepping up is Therelson. Braden Key is battling with it. He's going to come out with it. He's going to carry it down by the face-off dot. Poke checked off his stick. He's going to go super hard, and now we're going to have...
Well, 3 of them and you didn't call it.
We'll have to see what is going to be discussed. I think they're going to be talking about whether it's a boarding or a check-in from behind. And they'll try and decide what the penalty is going to be.
It's got to be consistent.
It'll be a roughing penalty, so a 2-minute. 56.4 seconds to go in period number 2. Pass out to the point.
Elbow to the face in front of the net.
Back out to Therelson. Therelson to Emineth. Emineth to Therelson. Therelson far side to Polanski. Polanski winds up. Save. Cleared wide. Picked up by Prowl. Backhands it out where it's recovered by Therelson in the neutral zone. Pass from Therelson up to Emineth. Emineth's going to carry it back into the zone. Emineth passing it back to DeFury. DeFury to Therelson. Therelson walks in. He gets a shot. Goes just wide of the net. Rebound stopped by Polanski. Centering pass broken up by the Prowl. Prowl back on the offensive. Able to get around. Giving chase is Emineth. Body push off the puck. And now we're going to have a slash is going to go against, I believe, the Angels. But that buzzer will bring us to the end. So we're going to have I don't know. So we're going to have even strength play to start off period number 3, at least for a minute 4, until the prowl penalty expires. And we'll be back momentarily for period number 3 with the conclusion of today's contest. Stick around. Should get exciting.
But you caught it, yeah, it won't be till later on the day after Thanksgiving. That's no, probably not. Yeah. Yeah, it's
It's a little nicer than well, never mind. Don't text. It's the worst, especially nowadays. These construction workers are so busy.
yeah, I don't know. All I remember was to be last year.
If you're not done, I do something else.
Oh, did you? We did that. Yeah, we did that after.
Oh, I forgot that's what they did because I remember when I worked
Oh, yeah.
we were out at a
That's happening. Well, I just. I can write this is on the corner, right? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. I was like, just make sure. But it's a little bit like where it shows like weight, you know, like the rain or something on that.
Really?
It's the parts. But it gets like Thanksgiving. There's two bottles that are in it. One wasn't as much as the other one. I'm curious, like. Yeah. Did you buy yeah. They're not. Somebody says I can walk over the garage.
Oh, works.
I can imagine. And then
Unless it's some of that.
oh yeah. I'm just so used to it. Like I get, you know, I just sometimes one of the boys like one Jace, he get his stuff in my car, or you know, because they know they have a bag. And like the next morning I'll get there and be like, oh, what's in my car? And I'm like, hockey. So then like they pay me oh yeah.
What they do? They don't account for like 2 hours it takes to pop. You gotta make sure it's clean. So, yeah, that's the sound. So, yeah, 1 o'clock. So, it's a weekend for I tell you, I have so much.
I was going to say, where's our music? Where is our music? So is the Bluetooth? No, I was trying very, very hard. That's the way it goes. I think Greg's like, just unplug it and plug it right in, and then you answered everything. But the port is the that's it. The port is
Period number 3 underway. Even strength 4-on-4. Puck getting tied up in water as ice still has yet to freeze completely. Centering pass broken up by the Prowl, recovered behind the net. Carried back near side, dumping up off the boards, and icing waved off as it enters down into the far end. Angels backhand pass, sent it over all the way out to the point. Shot towards point, gets deflected wide near corner. Passing up off the stick of Noah from Peaslin. Recovered by the Prowl. They dump the puck back in the near corner. Stopped by Theraldson. Theraldson up to Noah. Noah's going to carry it back out. Wins the red line. Dumps it deep into the Prowl zone. 11 seconds to go in the Prowl penalty before they then have a power play. Prowl back at full strength, and so now it's a penalty kill for 48 more seconds for the Angels. Giving chase in the far corner is Cook. Pass out front, broken up by Coulter Aiken. Stripped off of his stick. Forwarding pass broken up by Aiken. Bounced off the stick of Cook. Cook giving chase now in the near corner. Puck bouncing up over, grabbed out of the air by Cook. On the turn, Cook still battling. Passes it back out to the point. Dumped in by Aiken. We're going to have a delayed penalty now against Jamestown. It'll be an interference, I believe, out at neutral ice. So that'll bring it back to even strength for 10 seconds.
Horrible.
10 seconds to go on even strength until the Angels penalty expires. Face-off won by Prowl into the far corner. Pressured by Sandy. Angels now back at full strength. Dumped back forward by Peasland. 14 minutes, 53 seconds to go in period number 3. Loose puck picked up by Peasland. Sends it far side to brother Jace Peasland. Jace charging forward. His shot. Wide angle. Save. Picked up in the corner by Noah. Noah passes it back across to Bolte. Pass was off target. It's going to get dumped into the zone by the Prowl. Recovered behind the net by Jenner Peasland. Jenner Peasland tries feeding it up to Jace Peasland. Peasland not ready for it. Puck went all the way to the defense. It's going to get dumped back into the zone where it's recovered by Jenner Peasland. Jenner Peasland putting on the brakes, sends it up, bounces off the stick of Sandy. Sandy's going to come in out in the neutral area. It's going to be Sandy and Noah. Sandy rips a far out shot. Sent back into the corner by Noah. Giving chase is Polanski. Polanski as the Prowl dumped the puck back out of the zone. Picked up now by Theraldson. Theraldson on the turn, feeds it up to Polanski. Theraldson blows the tire at the blue line. Puck is recovered by DeFiore. DeFiore turn, sent it to Emineth. Emineth's shot goes wide. Sent back out to Emineth. Emineth out to Theraldson. Theraldson, his shot hits traffic, deflected off the body of DeFiore, I believe. 21 seconds to go in the Prowl penalty. Out to Theraldson. Theraldson sent it across to Polanski. Polanski's shot gets deflected up and over the net. Recovered by Emineth. Emineth to DeFiore. DeFiore still walking with it. DeFiore cuts in through the slot. His shot hits a Prowl stick and stops short. Puck battle now in the corner. Stopped short by Polanski. DeFiore battling with it up against the boards. Kept in on the blue line by Theraldson on the spin. Kept it in. Prowl are back to full strength now. Loose. Shot out front. Polanski wide open on the spin pass from DeFiore. A wonderful goal by Polanski.
You gotta call consistent. Can't hit him in the head with the stick.
Pass from, I believe,
Fucking joke. You're a real rep, you'd know that, but I guess not. He's even sanctioned.
Angels extend the lead back to 3. 12 minutes, 46 seconds to go. Period number 3. Off the draw. Loose puck out in neutral area. Going to be possession by Angels. Shot towards net by Aiken. Puck carried it along far boards. Luke Cook had stepped in, giving some battle along there. Puck now rolling behind the Prowl net. Stopped by... What a massive save as a point-blank shot by Coulter Aiken. And a wonderful glove reflex. There'll be a line change for Angels. 12 minutes, 38 seconds to go. Period number 3. Off the draw, charging forward is the Prowl. Prowl able to get it back out into Angels territory after winning the red line. Centering pass. Intended target had been tied up by Therrelson, kept in at the point by the Prowl. Chasing it behind the net is Nyquist. Nyquist getting tied up in the corner. Got some help now from Lundy near side. Charging forward is the Prowl. Recovered behind the net by Therrelson, and now we're going to have another penalty is going to be assessed to number 16. I'm not sure what the issue with that one was. Yeah, that one will be a roughing penalty when they hit against Therrelson. Maybe we got a little high with it. Off the draw, loose puck near side now. Puck gonna get picked up by Noah. Noah on the turn, trying to find Sandy. Tries to clear it out. It's kept in at the point. Shot by Peaslin. Goes just wide of the net. Bolte giving pressure. Got some help from Sandy. Prowl back on the offensive. Nice drive by the Prowl, trying to get in there, trying to sneak one in. Got tied up, cleared into the far corner. Puck now rolls into the near side. Coming on the boards. Nice check absorption by Peaslin. Sandy going for it. Reaching is Noah. Sends the puck back to Jenner Peaslin. To Polanski. Up to Sandy. Picked up by the Prowl. Launched back into the Angels' end. It's going to get picked up in the near corner by Jenner Peaslin. Jenner Peaslin feeds it up to Polanski. Polanski's going to cut in. He's going to continue cycling around behind the net. Lost it. Goes down in the corner. Got some help from Key. Polanski wraparound. Backhand. Leg saved by the goaltender. Up to Emineth. Emineth was trying to feed it out to Therrelson. Couldn't quite get the correct trajectory on it. Therrelson up to Polanski, back to Therrelson. Therrelson feeding it up to Key. Poke checked away at neutral ice. Recovered by 25. Tries to feed it down. Sent back into the Prowl end by Polanski. Polanski in hot pursuit. Prowl able to flip it up off the glass. Back down into the Angels' end. Recovered by Therrelson. Therrelson feeding it up to Emineth. Emineth is going to come charging in. Emineth. He's going to go down on the play. Covered shot towards net by Key. Covered behind the net by DeFiore. Back to Key. Key sends it out near side. Up high to Polanski. Polanski chasing it into the corner.
Go!
Exactly 10 minutes to go in period number 3. 25 the puck carrier. He's going to win the red line. Send it down into the zone. Chased down by Therrelson. Therrelson backhands it up to Nyquist. Nyquist had sent it out into the neutral area. Poke checked away by Polanski. Prowl been back at full strength for a little bit of time. Battle now. Shot from the point. Leg saved by Noonan. Cleared wide. Picked up now by Polanski. Banking it off the boards. Intending to have Cook get to it.
There you go, Brody!
Nyquist pressuring it. Puck picked up now by Therrelson down in behind the goal line. Therrelson feeds it up. He's going to launch it all the way down. It had been tipped by the Prowl. Stopped by the goalie behind net. Sent up far side. Clear out pass. Got contact with the official. Bank off the boards. Going to get picked up now by 15. Backhand center for a shot. Got tied up by Peaslin in the far corner. Pressured out by Olsen. Olsen slipped on the puck. It's going to be an icing call now as the Angels trying to get a line change. Sent the puck all the way down, so it'll be face off. Should be far corner. Glove hand of the Angels' end. 8 minutes, 43 seconds to go in period number 3. Off the draw, puck briefly tied up in the skates of the official. Shot from the point, back in along the boards. Carrying itself near side. Sent back in deeper by Sandy. Christian Sandy feeding it out to Braden Key. Braden Key on the breakout pass. Braden Key's going to cut in. Lost the puck on the stick handle. Picked up by Peasland. Peasland feeding it over, trying to find Sandy. Sandy sends it back to Emineth. Emineth right back to Sandy. Sandy to Key. Key wound up. He gets the shot deflected off a skate of a Prowl player. Shot by Emineth. Hits the stick of Prowl. Cross-ice pass. It's going to get dumped back into the Angels' end. Picked up now by Jace Peasland. Jace sends it up to Emineth. Emineth trying to feed it up to Sandy. Deflected off the stick. Sent back into the corner at the point. Chasing it behind. Tied up by Jenner Peasland. Emineth grabbing the puck. Tries to feed it up as he was getting pushed off the puck. He's trying to feed it up to Sandy. Stepping in. Rips a shot. Gets deflected off the skate of Jenner Peasland. Picking it up far side now is Bolte. Bolte's pass to Sandy. Sandy's going to win the red line and dump it down deep. That'll get a line change for the Angels. Over skating the puck briefly. Picked up before getting knocked off it by Bolte. Prowl recover. Bring it back out into the neutral zone. Dump deep into the Angels' end. It's going to get chased down by Nyquist. Nyquist charging after it into the corner. Puck gets sent out to the point. Shot from the point. Got deflected by multiple bodies before Theraldson was able to get a stick on it, clearing it out. Prowl defense, send it back far side, and we've got it. Their shot, saved by Noonan, carried behind the net by the Angels. Puck battle was Aiken in the corner, recovered by Luke Cook. Luke Cook sends it near side up to Aiken. Aiken couldn't quite get full control handle after the check. Coming in for a check is Polanski. A little bit of a miss. A massive hit attempt. That would have been a charging penalty on Emineth. Puck gets overskated by Polanski. Chased down now behind the net by DeFiore. DeFiore sent it up to Noah. Noah back to DeFiore. DeFiore, the puck carrier, out to the point. Sent in from the point by Peasland. Picked up by Polanski. Polanski tried changing directions behind the net. Polanski's still with it. He's going to get sent hard into the boards. Chased down now by Noah. Loose puck checked off of his stick. Rolls back into the Angels' end. Jenner Peasland with the puck. Sent it out to neutral ice where Peasland was waiting for it. Peasland on a backhand to Noah, who was charging forward. Noah flips it deep. Gives chase. Weird bounce off the boards. Allows the goalie to freeze it. The whistle's going to bring play dead with 5 minutes and 36 seconds to go in period number 3. Angels are leading 4-1 over Valley City Jamestown Prowl. Luke Cook with the face-off. Charging forward are the Prowl, able to regain possession, carrying it back down into Angels' end. Tying them up was Nyquist, recovered by the Prowl. Centering pass out to the point. Walking in, he rips a shot. Nice glove save by Noonan. 5 minutes, 22 seconds to go. Peasland with the draw, bounce pucking off the shin pad of the official. Puck gets sent out to the point, pressured by Key. Shot hits traffic. Loose puck gonna get picked up now by Key. Braden Key charging right down the middle. Braden Key pushed off of the puck, giving some support was Sandy. Prowl back on the offensive. Cross ice pass, contacted the leg of Sandy, sent back in. Shot! Ringing bells by Jace Peasland. Hits near side post, recovered by the Prowl. Backhand pass into the corner, far side. Tried to pull it off the boards. Tied up by Sandy, dumping it off the boards, sends it out in the neutral area. It's going to be recovered by Jace Peasland on the turn. He's going to carry it back across down into Prowl territory. Carrying it behind the goal line, realizing Angels are getting a line change. He's going to tie it up in the corner, allowing the Angels to get back on ice. Puck out to Emineth. Emineth sends it back to Peasland. Jenner Peasland back to Emineth. Emineth pulling it back to Jenner Peasland. Peasland up towards Luke Cook, just a little bit out of his reach, banking it off the boards. Sauce pass broken up by Aiken. Aiken backhands it in. Not before Bolte was able to vacate the area, and it'll be an offsides. Cook with the face-off, slapped forward by Bolte, recovered by the Prowl defense, sent down into the Angels' end. Jenner Peaslin hammered it, deflected, icing waved off on Bolte, slapping it back in. Giving chase behind the goal line is Aiken. Aiken with a backhand attempt, hits the skate, deflected out of harm's way by the Prowl. A breakout pass broken up, but recovered. It was broken up by Luke Cook, but recovered by the Prowl. A drop pass to 5-5. A fluttering puck couldn't prevented him from allowing the get the shot off. Polanski now, he's walking down. Polanski all alone. He's going to carry it behind the net. A centering pass walking in was DeFiore. A nice glove save by the goalie who was tracking it off the DeFiore shot. He'll hold on, freezing it. 3 minutes, 17 seconds to go in period number 3. DeFiore. And we got our secondary official picking up a loose stick behind play. That was the reasoning for that whistle. Now they're allowed to resume play. Drop puck off the draw, charging forward. Noah and DeFiore. Loose puck now cleared wide by the Prowl. It's recovered behind their net, pressured by Polanski and DeFiore. Near side pass stopped by Noah, and then Therrelson able to keep it in. Therrelson's an absolutely fantastic defenseman. I really need to point that out, how well that young man has been playing the game of defense. Brilliant job by that individual. Therrelson again is going to send it back near side, just outreach, and we should have an icing call, and indeed we will, on the pass from Therrelson, trying to hit Polanski, who is charging forward. That's going to bring out Cook for the face-off. Face-off won by Prowl, out to the point. Shot, hit target, deflected just a little bit wide. Picked up in the corner. Up to Lundy. Lundy tips it over to Cook. Cook trying to feed it to Olsen, far side. Slap forward, offsides, as the momentum of Olsen had him carry over before Cook slapped it back. And it should be further back. Yep, it will be because of Olsen being in there and Cook shooting the puck in across as opposed to carrying it. That's why they bring the face-off back further for offsides. Face-off won nicely by the Prowl. Picked up by defense. Dumps it into the near corner. Picked up now by Emineth, who'll chase it down behind the net. He feeds it up to Braden Key. Key. Loose puck's going to get carried out of the zone now by Emineth. Emineth bringing it near side. He's going to put on the brakes. Bouncing puck. We're under 2 minutes to go in period number 3. Defense passing it along the boards out to the point. Nice job using the boards, and charging forward by Lundy, and slaps the puck off. Shot towards net, went just wide. Shot from the point. Leg save by Noonan. Carries itself far side. Shot from that point. Crosses in front of the net. Wide. Chipped up by Peaslin. Peaslin's going to recover it. Peaslin's going to get sent in to the boards off the play. Pass back forward to neutral zone. Couldn't quite get situated. They're going to dump it into the corner. Stopped by Therrelson on the fake turn. Almost like a juke in football. Shot towards net, cleared wide in front into corner. Shot from the point goes into the far corner. Recovered by Therrelson. Therrelson sent it to Sandy. Sandy slapped the puck. Sent it on target. Under a minute to go now. 4-1. The score shot by Nyquist, and the goalie will save it, freeze it. We've got 51.3 seconds to go. Play stopped by the face-off official. Puck shot on target, right into the leg of Cook from Emineth. Emineth now dumps it back into the corner near side. Chasing after it is Bolte. Emineth stepping up from the point, dumped back in by Peaslin. Picked up to the defense, sauce pass near side. Sent now far side. Going up into the boards, pressured by Peaslin. Luke Cook with it. 20 seconds to go in the game. It's going to get sent down, icing waved off. It's going to get picked up now by the Prowl. DDD pass behind, launches it back along the boards. Picked up and pulled off the boards by DeFiore. DeFiore still battling with it. Picked up by Bolte. Bolte shoots the puck towards net, and that's going to allow time to expire, and Angels are going to come out victorious. Final score of 4-1 against the Jamestown Valley City Prowl. Shots on net recorded 34 for the Angels, 18 for the Prowl. Need to point out there was definitely more attempts at shots than those numbers, but a shot doesn't count as a shot on goal unless it otherwise would have gone in and as a scoring point if not stopped by the goaltender. So any shot that was going to be going wide, even if the goaltender catches it with the glove, that doesn't officially count as a shot on net. And likewise, any shot that hits traffic and stopped by a player other than the goaltender does not then count as a shot on target. It has to be the goaltender, I believe, to stop the puck and keeping it out of the net from being a goal in order for it to count.
But the guys are on.
So you have liquid.
Yes, I have but it's adult. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I was going to put some children's in.
Appreciate everybody sticking with us. This was a really good game. Highly competitive. Both teams definitely wanting to come out with a win. Fully appreciate all the players and families making the trek over from the Jamestown, Valley City, North Dakota area. And as always, take care of each other. Love yourself, and God bless. Until next time.